couple of packages turned up today that I thought might be interesting to have opened on the camera. So we're just going to do a quick unboxing video here and see what we've got. So first one, packed pretty well. Bit of tape that might be problematic, but no, it looks like it's okay. It's not stuck on anything. So the first one is Carl. It's from Starlink, and Carl Xeon is one of the ones, one of the pilots that do not come with a starship. So that was one that was missing from my collection because I've been concentrating on getting the starships and the pilots and the weapons. I now have them all except for Carl, which I now have, and I'm just waiting on Eli to turn up as well, which shouldn't be far away. Once I have those, I'll go through and do a bit of a video about Starlink. The next one is one that is a bit of a holy grail, so I want to be careful when I'm opening this, and looks like this end might be a good place to start. Looks like they've reutilised boxes possibly. Okay. And layer upon layer upon layer. Just put the knife away for a sec so I don't cut myself. And a bunch of packing paper, which is good to see. And that's it. Okay. So as you can see, there's some 3DS games in one of those bubble wraps. We'll start with this little one on the side. Okay, charger. So as I'm sure you'll guess, there is a DS in the box there. So let's start with the games that came in this little pickup. It was a bundle pickup on eBay, and it was one of my holy grail items, not necessarily in the games, but certainly the DS itself. So Pokemon Sun, which I've already got, Zelda A Link Between Worlds, which I already have, Star Fox 64, which I already have. Then we have Inazuma 11 Go, which I did have loose, but I didn't have in box, and this is with manual as well. That's the Australian release. And Mario Party Star Rush, which I also didn't have, and I'm not sure whether that came with a manual or not, but given it's got the Nintendo 3DS info there, I suspect it didn't. Once again, the Australian release. So they're two new ones for my collection. Now, this is the one that was the holy grail for me. This one I've had my eye on for a long, long time, and didn't think I'd be getting it. But when I saw this one at the price it was at, with those games, I thought that's a really good deal, and I jumped out and grabbed it. So this is the limited edition Zelda leather case with the two Zelda stylus, the Hyrulean shield and the Master Sword, which just fit into those slots nicely there. Then on top of that, we have nicely packed inside again. I'll put the leather case aside. We have a, I'm not sure whether this is a magnet or booklet, Feels like it's a cloth patch, to be perfectly honest, with a vinyl backing, maybe a stick-on patch. Not sure, but it's the patch of the map of Hyrule. But inside this one is the one that we really have been wanting for some time. If I can get it open. It's been really well packed. Really happy about that. And here we go. Majora's Mask. And this is the new 3DS XL Majora's Mask. And it's in really good condition. There's no scratches that I can see anywhere of any note. Yeah, this looks like it's been really well looked after. Good click on the hinge. We'll see if it's got power. It does have power. Booting up. Taking a bit of time, but there we go. New Nintendo 3DS. And it's been wiped by the owner, so there'll be no games on it. But I'm not too fussed about that, because what was important for me was nothing other than the fact that this was one that I didn't have in my collection. And this will be a nice addition to my collection, which I've done a previous video on my collection in the past. Obviously it's in the past because it's previous. But essentially I have a number of special releases. Of course I've got the standard blue one. I also have a charcoal grey one, which is in another room at the moment because that's my main play one at the moment. That one I've modded. I've got the Galaxy, and that's complete in box. And that one I used to use as my daily play. Still in great condition because I really looked after it. But yeah, that one, once I modded the grey one and moved to that one as my daily play, I put the Galaxy back in its box. This one, the Fire Emblem Fates edition, this special edition. Really hard to pick up this on camera, but it's a white top with embossing that's really subtle but really beautiful at the same time. And on the back, really hard to see, but it has dragon embossing on the sides as well, and inside nice and white. So there's that one as well in my collection, and then the final special edition that I have is the Solgaleo Pokemon Black version. These I all love. I have great fondness for these, but this one here is the one that's been eluding me, and I'm really happy to have picked this up and to now have it in the collection. So whatever you collect for, whether it's playing or displaying, happy hunting.